Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way. And today I'll show you my fully kitted out Begode Master. So let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. And first up, also huge thanks to AlienRides for sending me out this Begode Master with Molicell batteries for testing purposes. If you want to get a wheel like that, feel free to check out my affiliate link below. With that said, as you can tell, this wheel has quite a lot of features. Quite a lot of you guys were asking me about all of the things that are here on this Begode Master, so today is the day when I'm going to tell you about that. Starting off, maybe we start off with the bumpers, and I think that's one of the most crucial things on the Begode Master, especially in the back, because it's very easy to damage this taillight. These bumpers are by NyloNove, and you can get them in the link below. They're made out of metal here. They mount directly to the frame using those screws here on the side and another set of screws on this side. You can't see them right now. This ending is made out of a sort of soft-ish 3D printed material. Same thing on the front. And this thing already protected the Begode Master from several falls.
Okay, ready?
Yeah? Let's do it.
Whee! Ooh, nice. Oh, I got down.
So in the back you can actually see that the bumper is already bent. No big deal though, I can take it off and straighten it out. But it's better that the bumper is bent rather than the wheel being totally carnaged. Anyways, those also work as good kickstands because that's what happens with the stock kickstand. So you have a working kickstand in the back as well as in the front. Plus, it's finally possible to easily lift up the Begode Master. We're using those two bumpers or just one of them, whatever you prefer, because this might break. The next crucial upgrade I have here is all of this set by NyloNove, starting with the fairings. The fairings are really great because the surface area on the Master is quite small, so you can't put any like pads on it, and with the NyloNove you can put whatever you want on the side of the Master. I really like that this is mounted just with Velcro, so just in case it will fall off. It adds some additional protection on the front. You know, maybe not as good as the original bumper pieces, but still very good. And it's also angled here. I'll just move closer a bit. So you can see here, it's shaped towards your leg. So I really like that. And also the cables here, the wiring on the side isn't as exposed anymore, which is a great thing. And the Velcro is already mounted on the side, so win-win-win. Additionally, I also have the NyloNove kinetic pads here. Those are by far my favorite pads, definitely for riding. You can adjust them both front and back, and this is like the squishiest material you can get on pads. Really like those. One gripe I have with them is this bottom thing. It tends to pop out a little bit, and if you crash, then you need to find the pieces, especially those connector pieces might just fall off. But other than that, definitely my favorite pads. Maybe something else I would use for jumping, but for riding around town and doing all of my usual tricks, this is phenomenal. Really like the width of them. I love the angle here. Yeah, this is the way to go. And connected with that, we can see that here are some grooves, And this is not for music. This is actually for those pads I have here on the bottom. Those are NyloNove bite system. I guess this is the bite system. And then you can, I just have them like mounted a bit weirdly. You can put the pads into, I mean the pedals into the pads, so the wheel is just a bit smaller and you can, you know, fold your pads. Speaking of the pedals, it also has this top part, which is a bit higher up. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Usually I take it off, but now I still have it on my Master. And the pins are also pretty good. Those are mountain bike pins. These pedals did become a bit small for me though. I love their lightness, I love their durability, but the Begode pedals are just a bit bigger, which I actually prefer. So I hope someday in the future we'll get maybe some bigger models by NyloNove as well. They're also angle adjustable, and just like the Begode pedals, you can tighten them using this screw. I also have some ShredLights mounts here, so the wheel looks cool in the night with the ShredLights SLFX. One of the key features probably that I have on the Master though is this custom suspension geometry and Fox damper. Now I don't know the precise name of the damper, so I'll just blend it in here. But the suspension geometry is by Torque Pads, and yeah, I just used some zip ties to mount the mudguard because the screws didn't fit in here. I guess that's just a problem with the one I have, but usually the mudguard should fit as well to the custom geometry. Anyways, with this custom geometry, the Master just doesn't bottom out that easily. I have it running at 250 psi now, and it doesn't bottom out. Oh no, I won't do that more. Ow. So the main problem that I have with the Master is that usually it's so soft that you know, any jumps you do, any sort of stairs, any sort of bigger curbs, it will actually bottom out and it will be too soft. Also in turns, you don't feel it that well. Yeah, and if you put it at 350 psi, then it's clonking all the time. So you can also mount some additional spacers on the top from the T4, but my favorite solution is this thing, which is the Torque Pads custom suspension kit. You can do a lot more jumps with it. You can do, you know, stair sets. It's a lot more sporty, a lot more, even the wheel becomes a bit more responsive. It's not as comfortable anymore as the stock shock, but running actually at 250 psi, this is the way to go for me. Now keep in mind that this will not make this wheel a veteran Sherman S or a King Song S22. The travel is still smaller, and when I was trying going upstairs, it's more bouncy rather than having like this nice compression and nice travel that the S22 and the veteran Sherman S do have. So still, if you do a lot of trails, if you do a lot of tricks, bonks, whatever, this is the way to go. If you want just like comfort and you're a lighter rider, probably you can still live with the stock suspension. Two things are still not here that I would actually change on this wheel. One thing is additional ShredLights on the back here. That's what I had mounted on my Master in Europe. And also a street tire or a Shinko 241, 247, I don't know, which is a better tire than the CST, which is quite slippery as we recently saw, right Liam?
That is right.
So with that said, this is my fully modded master. I will ride this thing now and enjoy it. And if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.